Honestly, I probably could farm tier 8s. I'm just a little bit worried about dying, and they'll be... Wait, actually, is it tier 8 or tier 7? If Cemetery can go to tier 8, which I think it can, I might farm that later. Oh. Hello? Hello? Brother's gift. Brother's gift. Oh my god, that'd be such a cool stream. Chat doctor. You get diagnosed and operated on by chat, and they can only use commands and they control a robot. So like up, down, up, up. Oh. Up, 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 down, up. How did you get to know Steel? The first league I ever raced, or basically the first league I ever streamed, I was racing against Steel Mage, and he had won so many races before. So I wasn't expecting to win, but I was rank 2, and then Steel beat me. I died the village rune boss, and then I did an interview with Steel afterwards, and after that we started talking, and I kept trying to convince him to start streaming, and he was like, oh, I don't know, I kind of want to, but I don't have the connection. And for like 3 or 4 years I was like, start streaming, start streaming, start streaming, start streaming, start streaming, start streaming, start streaming. And then eventually he started streaming because I knew he would be successful. And I remember right after he started, he was like asking me for advice because he had a job, he had a normal job, and he was like, what do you think I should do? And I was like, you should quit your job. Like, because I asked him first, like, do you need your work to survive? And he was like, no, I mean, I live with my parents, I don't need to work. And I was like, quit your job tomorrow. And he did, and then went full-time streaming because I knew he was going to succeed. Like, it's obviously, it's just very obvious. And then he did that, and then I got him into method early, which obviously that helps a lot with like early money and stuff like that. And then obviously we all left at the same time, and all like the sexual assault stuff happened. And then after that, I started harassing him to move here. And I started with Noogie, and Noogie was very easy. With Noogie, it was like, you should move here, and he was like, okay. And then with Steel, Steel's very lazy, so I was like, you should move here, 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 you should move here. And then, like, for anyone that moved here, I made it easy for them where they could like always stay at my house first until they could find somewhere else to live. And it was even easier for Steel because I bought another house and then I'm renting it out to him. I'm Steel's landlord. Yeah, imported friends. Gotta admit, that's a long ass bite to get a tenant in your rental. Yeah, but the thing is, think about it. He's so fucking lazy. He's never gonna leave. Now I got a permanent... Ooh, Jesus. Now I got a tenant for as long as I want. Like, he's so lazy. Never gonna change anything. Is this how you started a cult? So our group conversation on Discord is actually called Belfast Cult. That is literally what our group conversation is called. Why are you not dying? Crit resistant. Where do I get the code for +2 support? Can't arena. So we're getting here. We're getting there. We got a lot of streamers here now. And Big Sil moved here as well. Big Sil does a lot of the casting for the Gauntlet. And while chatting on Discord one time, I was like, you should move here. And he was like, okay, I'll go apply for jobs. Where's here? Belfast, Northern Ireland. You made Karn move there also. So Karn ended up, his landlord, I think, gave him like a 1-day or 3-day warning to move out. Because he wanted to rent the place for a higher price or something. And he didn't have anywhere to go, so I messaged Karn and I was like, you can just come here if you want and stay at mine until you can figure out what you want to do next. And then he just stayed at mine for like 6 months or something, and then now he lives 5 minutes away. So I like messaged him, and like the day after he came over, he just grabbed his PC, got on a plane. And then he was here, and he's been here since. Even in NA, you get 1 month notice. I think that's just probably if you're renting legally. Maybe he wasn't, I don't know. Oh, wow. Wow. I just dropped a fucking fire song. And I didn't even get excited because I thought it was the old Jewel. Did anyone else have that experience? I was like, oh, that one's shit. And then I was like, hold on. This is not shit. This is Poggers. That's very good. I thought it was the stun one. I thought it was the Fireborn one. Psychon, thank you for the prime, dude. They look kind of similar. No, it's the same graphic. They just changed it. Like, I really like the Azeri stages where she splits into 4. Like, that part is very cool. But I don't like the stage where there's just monsters moving towards her. Exarch is really, really good. That's a really, really good face. Same with Eater. The only problem about Eater and Exarch, in my opinion, is... First off, I don't like that they're rollable. In my opinion, bosses should be a static difficulty and have Uber versions, and they are a static difficulty, right? So you don't have an 80 quant Uber. And if they are gonna have rollable stats, they should be unique to the boss. I think it's like kind of stupid that they just have map mods and you can roll things that don't even affect the fight. I think that's stupid. Like I've always said, like, for example, the things that roll on Exarch should be more balls, longer ball stage, faster balls, and they should give loads of quant. Like if you roll 40% projectile speed on the balls, that should give like 80 quant, right? It would be really, really hard. Unless you're like tanking everything, but tanking everything is pretty hard too. It can be like 10 additional projectiles. Like there's so many things. With Eater, it can be like, ooh, 5 additional circles to step in. And it's like, they're so easy things that they could have rollable. So I don't know, I don't like that. I don't like that they're just map mods. Percentage life is yes. Yeah, exactly. Like that does nothing if you're a chaos skill. But I wish it wasn't just map mods rollable. I think that's a bit silly. I'm 185 and cheap economy is painful. Yeah. Depends on the country. Right. I've never hit my head on anything like that because of my height. Very nice. Like I'm 175. 178 to 180 is probably like peak. It's like the more average you are, the better. Like it must be so hard to get shoes and shit when you're giga tall or giga huge feet. That'd be stressful. 180 average? No. For world? World average male height. 5'9" is average. 176 centimeter for the entire world. And then in the Netherlands, it's like 7 foot is average. They're all giants. It's actually a biological thing. The reason they get so tall in the Netherlands is because they like instinctually feel that the water level is rising. So they're all becoming taller to compensate. So that when the water eventually pours over the Netherlands, all the Dutch people are just like bloop, bloop, bloop. And all foreigners end up dying because they're going to be shorter. Like I'd be wiped out. I'd drown. Maybe Sai would rescue me. Yeah, it's science. If you ever feel like you're not able to catch my stream because I'm streaming at bad hours for you, we're actually introducing a VOD channel. If you want to watch the full VODs and what happened at your own leisure, we got you covered. Really was hoping... Never mind. I was about to say, I really was hoping to get more split beasts and imprint beasts, but there's a split beast, so I didn't even get to finish my sentence. And I got like 5 split beasts, 1 imprint today. Didn't even drop blue. Oh my god. Okay, so my dreams are very, very often gaming related. And I very often have a UI. Oh, nice, another split beast. I very often have a UI in my dream. However, I sometimes not freak out, but get really, really uncomfortable when I realize that we don't have an inventory IRL. Does anyone else understand what I mean? Like when I wake up, especially if I've had a gaming dream, I'm like, I don't have an inventory. And it freaks me out a little bit. It's called a backpack? No, but I mean, that's what I mean. Oh, nice. Playing too many video games? Yeah, probably. I don't know. It freaks me out sometimes. You want UI for your health? I don't think I'd be at 100%. Man, wow, Jesus. Level 20 gems already? I felt like it was like 10 maps ago since I got the gems. Holy. We just got a Chevron's wrappings. Pretty rare. Okay, OP. Is it 4th? Wow, hello. Yo, this MF stuff really paying off. So what was that? 8 divines today? Mom! Thank you. That's my actual mom. My mother. How are you doing, mom? Gorda brais du? Say hi to my mom. You know, someone actually stole my mom's name. Like Zizaran's mom is stolen on Twitch, so my mom has to be called Zizaran's actual mom. It's sue for copyright infringement. I think a lot of people think that it's a joke and that it's not my actual mom. It is actually my mom. They did an AMA. It's on YouTube. It's like Zizaran Parents AMA. See you with a tramp stamp. You know, actually, Helena wanted me to get a tramp stamp. I was like, no, I'm not getting a tramp stamp. Exalted Orb. Ooh. Across your chest, divine. I like it. It's also like, the thing is, right? One of the main reasons I'll never get a tattoo, I have to sit still for hours and I can't play games during that. Like, cause I can't be playing PoE while somebody tattoos me. So it's so inefficient. I'm literally just wasting a bunch of time sitting still getting tattooed. Play Torchlight, Steam Deck. It's too risky. No logo macro. Hey, stop trying to like give me reasons. I have thought about getting a Steam Deck though. I might get one before New Zealand. Honestly, I should just buy one. How much are they? Oh my god! Holy fuck! I almost didn't look. I just dropped a Chevron's Revelation. I've dropped so many rare things today, dude. Like my second one ever, third one ever. Holy. Wait, really? 400? Oh, I thought they were like a 200 type of thing. No, not really. Got it. Still got nerfed. Alright, are you ready? Anyone in chat ready? We're gonna... This is my 5th one. Perpendicular line should be better. Heavy belt. Or leather belt. I've had 3 leather belts. 2, I mean. I really hate Path of Exile players. I really do. Like, PoE players are honestly the worst. They're the scum and villains of the world. Literally like 500 bucks and you put in a Shekels of the Wretched. What an awful scum and villainy.